How about that? Okay, yeah, we're good now. I don't know why it just completely disconnected it disassociated my microphone with the default on OBS. For some reason, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea, but that's weird. I don't know. That's lame. Crap. Well, either way. So yeah, anyway, all good. Cool. But no, I'm just this is another one of those where I feel like it's one of my best. So it's a really good feeling as a creative person to feel like you're genuinely improving every single time. It's really, really cool. I am kind of sort of questionable on the thumbnail and title at this moment in time, but I think that's an every time struggle. Like every single time I make a new video, I'm always like, could the title and thumbnail be better? I don't know, but I'm gonna do something about it. I don't know, we'll see. But point is, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out, and let's get into this. Let's get cracking.
Maddie and I have been together for almost 3 years.
Whoa, easy there. So let me see. This video is I took it as like a challenge for a multitude of reasons, because I knew I wanted to make a video about sort of a chill day in the life kind of thing. But at the same time, when it's something that's sort of more mundane of a subject matter, that's when, as the filmmaker, it's a challenge to get the more interesting shots. So one of my mental, one thing I was trying to shoot for in this video was a more visually appealing shots. Chloe says my favorite parts is the cats, dude. They were ready for the camera this time. They were definitely ready for the camera, for sure. For sure, they were ready for the camera. So they were acting right. So anyway, let's get into this and we'll watch and see what goes down. We'll see what happens.
Maddie and I have been together for almost 3 years. In about a month, it'll be 3 years. And over the long time that we've been together. Well, first of all, we've been long distance for like 90% of it.
Yeah.
Which, go us. It's hard, folks. But it's worth it for the right person, right? But over the time, we have developed I would say, relatively strict set of traditions that we uphold every time we're together, at least when she's at my house. We always have our sort of scheduled
chill day.
Absolutely nothing. Watching movies, naps, the whole 9 yards, right? It's great.
Now, one of the challenges I faced, I would say it's a challenge, but like it wasn't that difficult necessarily. But it was bouncing back and forth in time, because I recorded this particular Walmart footage was on Thursday, the rest was on Friday, and so I wanted to and actually the very end was on Saturday. Swear to God, I need some China King, dude. Just drive yourself down here, dude, or up here. Yeah, drive yourself up here. We'll get some China King, bro. We also ended up getting more today, so we've had it twice this weekend. Very cool. But a challenge, another challenge was going back and forth in time. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really as big of a thing, but it's something that when I'm mentally formulating the sort of structure of the video, it's kind of tough, because I want to make sure everything still makes sense in like my tense and stuff. Like I'm not saying today when I'm referring to a different time, and it's all kinds of weird. And also, this was the very first video, and I'm not sponsored, but this is the very first video in which I used Epidemic Sound for my music and sound effects. And this actually could not have come at a better time, because first of all, whenever Evan Lindy and I did the podcast together, check that out. Whenever we did that podcast together, he was telling me about how he uses Epidemic Sound, and I was like, dude, he was telling me a little bit more about it, and sort of from another creative's perspective, it's really nice to hear that, because like it's different whenever it's somebody who's being sponsored by them is telling you about it, because then you're like, well, they're supposed to say all these things. But somebody who is genuinely uses it and genuinely enjoys it, it's nice to hear their perspective. So he talked to me about it, and like a day or two later, I went and got it. So I'm currently in my first month free trial right this minute, and so far I dig it. I really like it, and it kind of plays into my favor, because a video I want to make soon is making a video entirely without music, so just using sound effects and like just Foley and just sound design. No music whatsoever. And so I think that's a fun challenge. I'm excited to take that on. But having Epidemic Sound at my disposal is going to be extremely helpful with that, because then I can be able to simply create my vlog and then use very specific sound effects for this thing. That way it's like, it's an audibly engaging piece still, while not using music at all. Like that, I think the not using music part is going to be an extreme challenge. And I'm up for it. Because hard things are what we need to do. I'm excited to try the hard things. Let us continue. And I actually used a couple of sound effects in this video, so yeah. Legos. Oh, also in Epidemic Sound, what you can do is you can download the stems of songs. So like you can download the whole song, or you can just download the drums, or you can just download the bass, or you can just download instrumentals, or you can just download melody. So what I did was, in this intro, I just used the drums of a song, but I transitioned from the drums to the entire mix as like it starts to progress. So you'll hear just a little that kind of thing, and then eventually it's gonna cut and it's gonna fade into that a little bit heavier. That's when all the instrumentals and everything else comes into play. There it is. Hi, honey. Haha. Very next day. Today? But that was actually yesterday when I typed that, so it gets confusing. This whole sequence I'm really, really happy with. Except for the fact that the lens was foggy, because it was really humid outside. So we have this. Okay, but really the main, like this is cool. The whole driving sequence. You go boom. Dude, the steam. I know, it's so humid. So I'm starting the car. The view is from the back seat in the middle. And then you have from the dash camera mount that I built last week. It shoots down so you can see the gear shift. Really, really cool. This one I kind of just came up with this shot on the fly. So I had this mount and I literally just boop, moved it down, like pointed it downwards, and it got this shot. Super happy with it. Gear shift, boom, and then this. I don't know what it is about this shot that is so satisfying to me, but I just love it. Don't know why. It just looks so nice and so good. So this whole sequence, we go back. I just feel like it's so smooth, you know? And then I cut from the drums, like whenever I said it was today again, whenever we cut back in time, or forward in time, I guess, I cut back to just the drum stem. And then I cut, whenever I was starting to drive, I went back to all the musicals. So like, it kind of just gets a little bit more intense, shifts the focus a little bit, and it kind of drives the story.
Is it good? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then what we're getting ready to go do is the China King tradition, which we should probably leave any minute.
Yeah, nothing's like China King. It's
Dude.
really good. Like
Yeah.
when you need a good like feel good meal, it's really good.
And it makes us feel good. For
It
sure.
does, especially when we're watching a movie, which we still have to figure out what we're gonna watch.
True. That's one of our major conflicts when it comes to a chill day. It's like we never know what we're gonna watch. So that's why we end up with Star Wars or Harry Potter.
We watched Harry Potter today, actually. And another thing too that's really dope about Epidemic Sound is it's such a more detailed searching experience. China King, dude, it's so good. So you can like, there's the genres and there's the mood, but like, I think just generally overall the music quality is so much better because you can download these specific parts of it, and it's something about it feels better. Like it just feels like a much better quality song and sound. I don't know. Maybe it's just something because it's new and I'm excited about it, but still, it's just really good. I think all the while, I think something that I was subconsciously paying attention to, but like I said earlier, because it's a chill day, I wanted to make sure my cinematography was really, really good. Like I put a little bit more extra care into it, as I try to do more so anyway, but especially when it's something that subject matter could be perceived as boring. So I wanted to make sure that the actual presentation of it was super interesting. So that's why there's a lot of, like this shot of China King, first of all, it's a good shot. But this, I try and follow the bag of food on my left third. So just because it is something interesting. Then we'll cut from that to a square shot, and it zooms in. There's Maddie, and then we got this. I use a lot of vanishing point too. There's a lot of that perspective that insinuates the depth of the shot. So we go back here, and this is something really you just get while you're driving anyway. But you get a lot of that where the road sort of comes to a point at the end, or you can assume it comes to a point to where that, obviously we're viewing it on a flat surface, but you can the way it's shot is what's the word? I lost it. It's an illusion of depth. That's what it is. So you can tell, obviously, we are back here. We're headed that way, so we're going forward. And it's just part of the image composition overall is just figuring out how to make it feel like you're in there with us instead of watching it from a screen. You know what I'm saying? Also, the time lapses in this video I took particular pride in. This shot here, it's my phone set on my windowsill. It was up there for like an hour to 2 hours. Like, it was up there for a long time. Oh yeah. China King.
Got the China King.
I got it.
Oh,
Got it.
It looks marvelous.
So good.
look at it. When I say we're about to tear this up.
One thing I love about this whole video is that we laugh a lot. That makes me happy. Time lapse was amazing. Brent, what's up, man? Ooh, Chinese food, so good, bro. That time lapse was amazing. Something I'm realizing is actually the GoPro time lapses. I fiddled with some settings the other day, and I'm starting to dig the GoPro time lapses more. So let me show you, because there's some later, whenever like it gets a little bit later in the night, that I use the GoPro with instead of the phone, and I really like them.
Movie.
We did.
So we've resolved the conflict. We are Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates,
Let's
so
go.
good, dude.
Let's go.
We ended up watching all 3 of them over the course of 2 days. It's great.
It's extra fabulous.
It's extra fabulous. And see, again, I was talking about, first of all, in photography and cinematography and everything, there's what's called the rule of thirds. And Evan and I talked about this in our podcast, and it's a well-known concept in video making, in photography, whatever. So you've seen the grid on, like, if you're taking a picture or whatever, you've seen that grid pop up where it's like 9 rectangles or whatever. That is the thirds. And, your subject, you typically want to keep it on a third. So, like, not in the dead center, but off to the left slightly or off to the right slightly. And same goes if it's up and down. It needs to be on the bottom. It needs to be on a third. So when I'm shooting these vlog shots where I'm like me with the camera, I'm intentionally, and in this video, in editing, I noticed I looked at the viewfinder a lot more. But that was because I was practicing sort of getting myself lined up. So, like, whenever it's this kind of shot, I'm on the left third. Cursor, here we go. I am over here on this left third. Maddie's on the right third. But she's further back because she's smaller, going back to depth. I'm in the foreground. I am sort of the subject because I'm holding the camera. But, this is what you pay attention to first. And then I asked the question in the last clip. And in this clip, you've got me, and then she's answering the question. So it's like and also you can tell there's a diagonal created here. You start from the bigger section of the diagonal, and you work your way down. So that's a hierarchy, is what a hierarchy of paying attention to things. You pay attention to this, and then you go to this.
That's impressive.
That's impressive. In this, I did this on purpose. I was like, Maddie, shh, real quick.
Fabulous. How good.
It's extra fabulous.
That's impressive.
I wanted to make this just sound. So we were quiet, and I just was shooting this. I was tearing my thing open, my Chinese food open, just so you could get that the sound of the container opening.
Let's give it a try. Yummy as always.
Oh yeah. It's going. GoPro shot right here. This stuff kind of gives me surveillance camera vibes when it's that really wide GoPro shot. Dude, that was kind of on beat. It wasn't perfectly on beat, like it was like a frame off, but I thought that was really satisfying when I was editing that, because I was like, I'm going to shift that music just a little bit to where that is, if that's closer to on beat, it's going to be so much more satisfying than if it's off. Like you're gonna notice it, but whenever it's on beat, it's gonna be like Also, Chloe says cuties. Ow. Let's go back and rewatch that section. Pew pew. Ha. Aw, smile sync. Yes. This right here. That little time lapse you just saw. Pay close attention because it's a GoPro time lapse. That is so crispy. Now, I had it on the Jaws mount. And the thing with the GoPro that makes it superior to the phone as far as time lapses is the GoPro has a much better image stabilization. So if it's outside, if it's windy or something, it's not gonna, wait, that one was my favorite. We'll just look at it. We'll just watch it again. I love that the clouds are going in two different directions. That is so cool to me. So, like, you get these types of clouds, the little thin, wispy clouds that go this way. Then you get the thicker clouds that go this way. It's so cool. So freaking cool. So awesome. And there's more. The clouds change. Yes! Dude, love it. I want to get the GoPro out after the stream and, like, shoot some time lapses just because I've been thinking about it. 30-minute nap. Dude, we pounded that nap. It's so good.
Whoa, it'd be Minecraft time. We are on an island with one shot. Another one of our traditions.
See? Here it is again. I'm on the left third. She's on the right third.
Between movies, we'll just play some Minecraft. And almost every single time, we'll start a new world because it's always, well, it's fun, but it's also so much time in between worlds that we forget. So we just start anew.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of stuff.
I need the pickaxe.
Okay, so I'll take the axe.
Yeah.
Dad. Yes. King. Ha.
We're going full on gamer mode. She's digging.
Gamer.
I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Chloe and Brent, Maddie made her pink house the other day while I was editing. She was loving the pink. It's awesome.
I'm cooking my fish so I don't starve to death.
I think it's a good idea. Not starving to death.
So we're going from PC to PS4. You know, it's not as weird as you'd think, purely because I started playing Minecraft on the PlayStation. So like that's my default. That's my native language. Whereas PC is actually, I mean, it still feels really natural because I'm used to it now, but it feels more foreign than PlayStation controls. It's like riding a bike, muscle memory. Like my reflexes are the exact, it's actually not that weird. And Chloe says, yes, pink. So good.
We're continually big chilling.
Yeah.
Although after I got it from my nap, my hair is like.
For real, the nap made my hair so floofy and it's awesome.
Well, the Minecraft thing, it's done. She died.
And lost everything.
It's time to get up and move. Our knees are locking up. We've been sat on the couch for probably, was it 5 hours now?
No, more like 4.
No, more like
We've
4.
been on the couch for
probably closer to 5.
Yeah.
I love this section coming up. Pretty shots. Ooh, the sun. Time for cats. Almost. You know what this reminds me of, Chloe? This reminds me of that baby picture of me out in the wilderness with my little Bob the Builder hat, digging through the tomatoes. The cool high piano was dope. Hey, Epidemic Sound. I need to get sponsored by them. That would be so cool. Because music is an important part of my process, so that could be something we could work with. I'll have to email them.
We gotta see poop. Oh, there's poops.
Again, back to the depth. You have this, these weeds in the front that are in focus, and then there's us out the background. So you can tell there's a distinction between what's closer to the camera and what's farther from the camera. And that's also part of just the focus in general. It blurs out the back.
We gotta see Poopy. Oh, there's Poops.
Poopy. Aw, the boys. Aw.
Oh, there he is.
Meow. He speak.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Poopy. Look at this boy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look at him. Oh my goodness. Oh my poopy boy. Look at this brother.
Buddy.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
my leg, bro.
Did he bite you?
No, his claws injected into my bones.
Oh. And she laughs at me.
Ow. You're good though. We're still homies.
Poopy boy. One thing with the pizza, he's always so loving. Oh, he's the good boy. So with the pizza montage, I start off with a very square shot of the oven thing. Square, looking straight at it. And I cut to 45-degree angle-ish. The other angle. Pizza. Oh, yeah. And there's a shot that I cut out. There was a segment that I cut out. I've talked about this before, where I would rather show it, not tell it, and that's something I'm getting better at, and that's a thing that I learned a long time ago, to show, don't tell. So, like, I could have included the shot where I was saying, oh, we're going to make pizza. Or I could just show you that we're making pizza and let you enjoy some piano music instead.
While she's playing Minecraft, I'm going to be getting the pizza ready. She's in the process of doing something very important.
Also, fun fact, that was this is after that we said we were done playing Minecraft. This is a new world. So we died, got grumpy, and then quit for a while, and then we went back, started a new world, and then we were playing some more, so it was cool. I could not describe how long it took me to set this shot up, because there's so many different lines involved. Got grumpy, so true. Dude, we got pissed, bro. We were like, we were playing my... Well, she was mainly mad. I wasn't, because like, I didn't die, but like also, it's kind of my fault in a way, because we spawned on an island in the middle of nowhere, and I was like, ooh, let's play on the island. Let's just live here. And so, since we were on an island surrounded by water, all the mobs spawned in our one little space, so we got massacred. So it was horrible. But with this shot, it took me so long to set it up. Let me show you exactly. Okay, so there's a lot of lines going on here. First of all, I'm super satisfied with how it ended up, but there's a lot of lines going on here. So we've got the countertop, which is pretty dang close to perfectly level all the way across. And then there's the center of, again, this is something that I took a slight advantage of when I was shooting this video, was that there was if you pay really close attention, there's a lot of a repeating theme of like what I'm referring to as a sandwich. So like you've got counter or like cupboard here, something else in the middle. Like oven in the middle, cupboard, it's a sandwich, right? And there's a couple of different shots, like in the beginning. See, 537 is where we are. In the beginning, there was the shot. Let me show you. This. Starting the car. Seat. Space in the middle. Seat. It's a sandwich. And then we go back to 537-ish. There's another sandwich. And I think it pops up again a couple of times. But that is something that it wasn't intentional at the start, but it just happened to be that way, where it was a visual consistency there, like it was a sandwich. Thought it was pretty cool. And it's not obviously called a sandwich, but like that's what I'm calling it because I can. But I thought that really it's super satisfying to me looking at it. It's like, man, this is a very square. And Casey Neistat made a video where he was talking about something. He was talking about how he sets his shots up, and he always, like 90% of the time, his shots are stationary and they're locked off. And he was saying how he tries to make them as perfect and square as possible because the more square the shot, the easier it is to look at as a viewer. So therefore, you're not like struggling to compute. You're just enjoying it. You're looking at it. So it's really nice, really satisfying. Want to find more sandwiches. Dude, go back through, watch it back super slow, then put your timestamps in the comments of the sandwiches. And you know, this could even be considered a sandwich too. The buttons, the display, and the buttons on the right side. Oh, GoPro time lapse. Check it out. Pay more attention. Lock in. Let's go. Right here. As soon as this is done, GoPro. Boom. Pattern disruption. Woo! Pattern disruption, I think is what it's called. You know, you're vibing to the piano and then beep! I said, give me that attention. It's mine. Give it back. And then see, we got some new angles and some new shots for this. Oh, we got another sandwich. Boom, bam, bam. Potentially. Meow! That was Maddie's cat in the background in Minecraft. I don't know if you heard that. I left it in on purpose, just like as an Easter egg. As an audible Easter egg. Listen closely.
She's gonna get ranch from
Zaha. Cat. Also, this music was... It was just the... I believe it was the melody. So it's just like the keys. I loved it. Yes! So this... The Garrett and Maddie Crackhead Hour segment, I used like just a particular song's keys. Like I think it was the melody. It was either melody or instruments. I don't remember. But it was just the keys, and it kind of had a fun, little silly kind of vibe to it. So that's why I used it to contextualize this segment.
She's gonna get
It's our Crackhead Hour, right? So we're getting Crackhead mode.
ranch from the fridge.
What you got there? Oh my gosh.
Ranch.
There's a lot of timing too in this. There's a lot of fun comedic timing in this section right here with the music.
The industrial size Parmesan.
So much cheese. Oh my gosh.
She comes out to me. She goes. Are you gonna make popcorn later? I said.
Yes!
It's so good.
I love it.
Popcorn,
Popcorn is like my ultimate favorite.
Oh, Maddie's cat again.
It's pretty good.
Her Minecraft
Good.
cat.
And you can like season it up, and it's like crunchy, salty, and you can like have some M&Ms with it.
We have that box of M&Ms we never opened last night.
Epidemic sound effect. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
And then we almost.
We ate the cookie dough bites last night.
Yeah, and I wanted to get mini M&Ms at the store yesterday.
Oh, we have M&Ms. Do you want to eat this on
The
the cow?
The thing? She said, "Do you want to eat this on the?"
This was so funny in real life, dude. Oh my
I
gosh.
had some brain fog today. Oops.
Okay, let's try the pizza for the vlog. See, I'm being a good boy. I'm only having one piece of pizza.
Only one piece of pizza. We're being good. Goofy.
Because health and fitness is the name of the game.
Cheers.
I thought that was so funny. Health and fitness is the name of the game. Mouthful of pizza. Health and fitness is the name of the game.
To you if you made it this far.
Another GoPro time lapse. Freaking amazing, dude.
Anxiously waiting.
It's
The
9
popcorn
o'clock.
time.
Pizza has settled. Now it's time for popcorn, as is tradition. And we have re-upped on our white chocolate. I did it on purpose this time. And our butter. In case I cut it out, I said white
Time
chocolate.
travel right
We
here.
were written to get this yesterday.
Boom.
They got them both, butter and white chocolate.
Paula.
Let's go.
Okay, we're done.
Popcorn.
Excited.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're done.
There's dinner.
That's dinner. It's just salt.
That's dinner. It's salt. That's all it is. Bum, 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 bum.
Give it a taste. Make sure it's good.
It's good.
Phone time lapse. This. Oh, frustration. So I don't know if you saw or if you wondered why it was blank, but I could tell you exactly why it was blank. Let me pull up the footage of what it's supposed to be. Cause this kind of made me mad. Obviously I didn't go back and fix it, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of lame at the same time. So what that shot was, that little bitty cut, was this right here. This is a GoPro video using the Star Trails feature, which in fairness, it kind of works out because I didn't let it record long enough to capture enough stars, but look at this. Hold on. There we go. That's about what we want. But look at this. I don't know if it'll let me zoom in. Probably not. But can you see? Can you see how fabulous and beautiful that looks? Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. That was the shot that I used to sort of say, hey, it's nighttime. But for some reason, it didn't render, which is really annoying and really frustrating. Because look how pretty it is. GoPro star trails. And obviously, if I had left it out longer, stars, it would have been a lot cooler. It could have been a lot cooler. So, like, that's partly why I'm not too pressed about it. Because I'm like, well, it could have been better. It could have been cooler, whatever. But it's like, I still really wish I would have had that shot in there. And there's also this one that was night lapse. Oh, that's my timer. My laundry's done. But, like, as you can see, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. So it completely got scrapped. Here's the full GoPro time lapse in case you wanted to see it. Look at how pretty. Look at that. The GoPro is just artistry. Chef's kiss. Chile limon. Oh man. I can sit here and just watch it, dude. That's so nice. And you know, it's not really that windy because the trees aren't moving. Not that much anyway. That's so mesmerizing, dude. Look at that. Like, that needs to be my little... It needs to be like a 3D wallpaper or like... Let's get back on track, my dude. For sure, for sure. But still, like, dog, it's so good. Oh, you just want to see Benjamin. That's what it is. Which is fair, because he's a good boy.
So these traditions that
That's
we
so
have
lame,
are
dude.
ones that we've developed over...
And see, this was a shot on Saturday. So, like, this, technically, there was 3 days worth of footage in this video.
for a long period of time. Because we don't get together all the time.
And then for this last section, it's hard to hear on the phone if you're watching on your phone, which more than likely people are, but I just used the bass. So it kind of reminds me of Blue's Clues, like the bass, just kind of the vibe of it. But it's just a little background vibe, it's all.
I like to do a lot of the same things because they're just really, really fun and really, really easy. And it all sort of focuses around the idea of just being together in general. Doesn't matter if we're eating pizza, doesn't matter if we're playing Minecraft, doesn't matter if we're watching a movie, we're together. And that's what matters. And I am beyond grateful that I have someone in my life that I can do these fun things with, and I can spend this time with. That it's something special. Now you don't get this with just anybody. So while certain things may seem super simple, in reality it's way bigger than that. It's not just that we're having a chill day, not doing anything. There's so much more to it than just that. And I guess I would say that the message for this video is that sometimes the best things in life are the simple things, the things that we just do, right? The things that we do on a day-to-day basis that are chill, are mundane, maybe considered boring. But when it's with the people that you really, really love and really, really care about, that, to me, is what makes them, like, a million times better. Because I wouldn't want to just sit on the couch and do nothing by myself. But when I have Maddie with me, it's really, really special.
That's it. Thank you, patrons. And then, okay, wait a minute.
Benjamin, you good, bro?
Look at this boy. Oh, the Kiwi Gamer. Oh.
Hey, Simmers. Stop.
I gotta watch it now because it clicked through all the way, or it did the thing. Kiwi Gamer. Oh, I watched an hour 40 of this.
I don't know why that would be happening. Maybe it's
okay. It's okay. We're gonna mute it because we go to Kiwi's channel, subscribe, and watch the streams if you want to watch this. I'm gonna let it play through. Give the brother some watch time. Hey, that's my husband. Hey, it is. Woohoo! Dude. So yeah, dude, I'm really in the future videos. I think I'm really gonna lean more into using the GoPro for time-lapse things because it's just so pretty. Like, at first, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but that was also before I knew of the setting that I could use that could make it better. Could speed up the time-lapses a little bit. Super, super dope. And there was like a whole section that we just completely cut out. Or I cut it out. We did a whole bunch more stuff. We took a walk. We went elsewhere. We went walking around through town and just chilling. But I ditched it. I cut it all out because it didn't really add to the chill day narrative. So I was like, we're just gonna go without for today. Man, honestly, your cinematography is so good now. That I think is where I've seen the most growth. Well, thank you. I think that's definitely one of the things, and so that's something it's always sort of been understood in a way, but I think I'm just putting it into practice now more so than I have before. I can't say I've known it all the time, like I've known about it, but it's definitely something that I've put more care into. And I've definitely been more conscious about it and put more time into setting up the right shots instead of settling. And, being, for lack of a better term, I've been a little bit more picky, right? I've been a little bit more picky with my shots because I know what the effect a good cinematic looking shot can have. So it's nice to, show that. It's nice to give the people that. I'll see how the new video's doing. Oh, wow, that's actually a lot better than I thought it was doing. Good. Sweet. Very nice. Very awesome. Got 1 subscriber, so thanks for subscribing, whoever that was, from the new video. Very cool. Guess yeah. Something I've always really had trouble with is looking at the analytics way too much. And it's, I think there's a healthy balance to be found, but it's more, not as much like how much I actually look at them, but I look at the video analytics like an hour after I post it, or like 3 hours after I post the video. Cause like what? That's not a good measure of how a video's done. Really, they say you should wait 24 hours to a week before you look, as far as really getting a better quality idea of what's going down. Suggested videos, browse features, good. People clicking. The thumbnails become, it's being effective, which the thumbnail was something I had some anxiety about in creating it, because it was one of those thumbnails that took me so long to make. It took me forever to get it together, because I had a few different assets and I didn't really like how it all came out, so I just slapped this one together, and it's one of those things that it's a lesson that life teaches you over and over, that trusting your gut is just the way to go more often than not. Trusting your own intuition, because we know what we're doing more often than not. It's just we don't trust ourselves, and our anxiety gets in the way, and it says, "Hey, are you sure about that?" I mean, shoot. View duration 348, solid, bro, solid. I couldn't imagine. I'm sorry. This is probably unfair, but I couldn't imagine only watching for 34 seconds. That's what this thing says right here. In the noon hour today, the view duration is only 34 seconds. She is on her way home. She left at 1 o'clock today. She likes to, whenever she leaves here, she likes to get home by dinner time or so. So leaving about 1-ish. So she left about 1 today. So I came in, started laundry. Did this. I'm gonna do a few other things. I brought the camera bag because I'm really feeling like shooting some stuff today. But yeah, no, she's on her way home now. We had our lunch date. We had our China King for lunch today. It was really good. So we did that twice this weekend. Very fun. But no, she's on her way home. Which it sucks. That's the worst part, is whenever we have to leave. It makes me sad. It makes me really sad. We're actually almost doing above typical, which is kind of cool. Not affected. Sweet. So, another thing I need to do today. For the patrons, I need to do the bloopers. I need to go through. Oh my gosh, I need to do that. That's something I've been putting off. Quite frankly, I've forgotten about it a few times. Hey, y'all are so close to being together forever, though. Yes! Yes! That is such a good reminder. Oh, we're so excited. But we're looking at, let's see. There's a lot. I made a lot of videos in March. Holy crap. But yeah, March bloopers coming out on Patreon. I should probably bust that out today, honestly, because it's funny. The bloopers never take as long as I think they will. They just are, whenever I'm not, like, whenever it's just my mind, it's like it seems up like it's gonna be so hard, but it actually is never that hard. So, like, it never takes as long as I think it will. Because again, the mental block of things. Man. So yeah. I don't want to I'm probably going to end it soon because it's 40 minutes. I usually like to do an hour, unless we can find something more to talk about. I don't want to waste your guys' time unless you're not doing anything, because I don't want to just push it to an hour for the sake of watch time and not really have any value. But Clay says bloops are so funny, dude. I'm glad, and I'm again with Epidemic Sound, I'm able to. Also, Chloe, I'm not skipping. But with Epidemic Sound, I'm able to sort of be a little bit more detailed as far as my music and sound effects goes, which is cool because for the bloopers, it's going to be really effective. Although, you know what? Actually, now that I think about that, I don't think I can post with that music on Patreon because with the plan that I have, I can only post stuff to YouTube. Am I in many March videos? Can't remember. Let me look. March. We'll actually look at the channel. We'll look at the channel and I'll... Clonely bloopers are funny AF. Yas. Clonely is a hoot, just in general. Even when it's not your bloopers are funny. Okay, so March was what, 4 months ago? Let's see, I think... Well, let's go to my birthday. Wait a minute. 4 months ago was March. Okay, no. There's Maddie. Maddie again. I don't think it was. Still doing school. Yeah, I don't think you were in any March videos. Shoot. This blooper reel may not be that funny then. Actually, the best vlog I've ever made was April. So, yeah, March was just past that. So, yeah, no Clonely in the March videos. At all. That's kind of whack, dude. One Ship. When was One Ship? Was that April? No, that was the One Ship. Oh yeah, that was 8 months ago. That was before 2023? No way, dude. Bruh. One Ship was that's craziness. That's crazy, bro. That's bonkers, man. The IG notification. That's wild. That was that long ago. Also, speaking of, I was talking about that Star Trails feature on the GoPro, and I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, Concert was the latest video I was in. That's crazy to think about that. That's wild, bro. That's wild. It's been so long. But I was thinking, because there's so many features of the GoPro that I didn't even know existed, really. So what I'm going to do for a video idea, for a search video idea, I'm going to do a GoPro 11 feature showcase type video to where I make a video somehow with I use all the features. I don't know how I would exactly do it, but it would be... I want to showcase all the GoPro 11 features in sort of a review type of thing. In a review context. Or a vlog kind of thing. I want to take some of Evan's advice. Don't think there was one I was in between One Ship and Concert. I don't think so either, actually. I don't think so. That's crazy. Well. Shoot, that's something. That's nuts, dude. And before the One Ship, well, there was that winter. There was that segment during winter. That was a year ago. That was last winter. And before the One Ship, let me see. Before the One Ship, I think it was that weekend whenever the car went crazy. All Day with Maddie. Wait, Christmas vlog? The bonk with the funny shirts. Christmas vlog with the funny shirts. Oh yeah, the pee pee poo poo and the MILF is when you got me those. Yeah, whenever you guys took over the vlog was the last one you were in. That's whack, dude. So wild. Look at our sunburns, dude. Wow, that was some... Look at... Oh, wait. Dude. Where's it at? Ooh, the Christmas... Pee pee poo. That was a good one. I like that vlog. But no, let me go back to 11 months ago, because it was... Look at the sunburn on my shoulder here. That is like lobster red. Holy crap, dude. Whoa! That's enough scrolling. And then there's the hide and seek. Christmas edition. That's so funny. The Crocs. Dude, look how bare my Crocs are in this. Holy crap. What happens when that's what happens when we stand on the sun on the side of the road. True, true, true. But you know what? It was fun. 400 videos on my YouTube channel. Now I've got 1,076 or something. It's wild. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at this short-haired boy. Craziness. The best low-carb breakfast sandwich. Best brekkie sandwich. 100-degree basketball. Crazy, dude. And then the drone. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy. So wild how much better the videos have gotten in just the last, 6 months. Gonna watch through all the videos, pick a bunch, then give them to you so we can do a Clonely Picks playlist. Bet. Hey, watch through all of the videos, and if you're not sure, watch them all through again. And 100% of the way through, because watch time. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Dude. I want to do... I don't know. I have so many just things in my brain. Also, the ZV-1 versus GoPro. 7 months ago, it's at almost 10,000 views. That's crazy. Mostly so I don't have to keep looking for ones I want to watch. True. I feel you there. I love that you genuinely enjoy going back and watching older videos. And Maddie does the same thing where she'll go back and watch some of our old vlogs together, that we did together. It's so cool that you guys actually love watching, going back and watching the videos, and genuinely enjoy them too. That makes me really happy. And that's not because it's my video. It's just because you guys actually enjoy watching them. Because if it was... Because, I know I was talking to Maddie about it, and she just goes every now and again and just watches them and doesn't even tell me about it. And it's that's so cool because, if you were doing it for my sake, you'd probably let me know. But hey, I watched your video. Okay, yeah. But you just watch the videos because you enjoy them. That's so cool to me. Also, this video is about to pass. It's in the top, what is this? 12, 13. Mostly so I don't have to... 13 of my videos have hit 1,000 views, which is cool. Of my videos. This one's almost there. That one's getting closer. I just cannot believe that video. It's crazy. And also the running with the GoPro. I would honestly wager that the running with the GoPro video, I bet that one hits 1,000 before any of the other 4 ahead of it. Maybe not the Golden State box, but definitely the other 3. My first video and this thing. I think that it hits 1,000 before those other ones because it's been doing some search stuff. It's been doing well in search. Let's watch this video. Let's react to this video. I like it. It's 3 minutes. Whoop-de-doo. And there's an ad! YouTube! Where's my check? Just kidding. I love you guys. Just kidding. No, I genuinely understand why you gotta do that, though. There's the intro, running, outro. Thanks, YouTube. Okay.
I got the GoPro Hero 11, and one of the reasons I bought it was in order to take it on runs.
Look at Mr. Scraggly Beard up in here.
I started running a little over a month ago, and I really like to get some GoPro footage for the vlog.
Intro, running, outro. Hey, No sense beating around the bush, you know what I'm saying? Mike's a little wobbly here. I need to get me one of those Blue Yeti boom arms.
What I have isn't the best, so I went and got the Hero 11. And yesterday, I got my first full run worth of footage on the GoPro using the Horizon Lock feature. What the Horizon Lock is, basically, it's 360 Horizon Lock. So you can take the camera and spin it, but it's gonna keep the horizon locked. It's gonna be perfectly normal. No matter how much I run around with it and do kinds of all crazy stuff, it's gonna stay perfectly straight. So with that said, I decided it would be perfect to use on a run. I just strap it up to the handler and just hit record, start running, and we're good. So today's vlog is it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be my entire run. So, let's go run.
Today I'm running with the GoPro for the very first time ever.
Doing that dang horizon. Listen, dude. It's so epic. It's so freaking epic.
Stretch. Okay. Let's go. Don't want to start off too strong. Don't want to wear myself out. It's cold today. It's like 34.
It is really cool.
Gotta love a good run.
I love it. It's just so awesome.
Tricky bit about running in town is finding the right place to cross. Alright, as soon as this white truck goes, we're crossing. Remember, kids, it's only illegal if you get caught.
Hey! It's only illegal if you get caught. Like, you can tell how vigorously that camera's moving, but the background is just so smooth. It's nuts, dude.
Up the stairs. We'll put it down. Nose is running. Better go catch it. It's annoying trying to cross in a crosswalk because it's in an intersection and people are trying to be nice. People try to be nice and let you go. It's great, but it throws your flow off. It's kind of annoying.
That is one thing about running that I kind of miss, was obviously like doing it was cool, but having the subject matter for the vlog was pretty dope. Like it was always something new, sort of. Cat in the box. That cat is Olive. Hey, who's that?
Here we go.
GareTheBear live. What's up, man?
Finish strong.
Finish strong, man. Come on, you got this. Let's go. Bro, I pounded that run, dude. I beat that run to death.
Not bad.
Good run.
Got a rest day tomorrow, so we good. Good run.
Welcome back. So let me know what you guys thought about that in the comments below. This is one of the big reasons I wanted to get the good GoPro, is that way I could do these types of videos with the run. I can make the run footage really, really good for putting in the vlog. But with all of that said, thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you again tomorrow.
Also, Jesus. Fun fact, that thumbnail for the unboxing video, I remade it recently, so that's pretty cool. Oh, man, dude. Epic. I mean, we got like 5 minutes till it's an hour, so basically we gotta just chill and whatever. Olive is snoozing on the futon. Dude, she really do be ruling the house. She do be in control of all things. That's so fun. I love Olive, dude. Olive's great. She's a queen. Also, I didn't do an extended cut because the edit took a long time as it was. And plus, I mean, I think I need to figure something else out because the extended cut really wasn't that different than the actual cut. Matter of fact, it wasn't. We are very similar. We both be couch sitting. I respect it. But no, I think the extended cut is still not really one that, like, it's okay to me. It's okay. Got that angle side. Angle side, gang. All right. I want to. One thing. I probably want to end the podcast with this, but last. So whenever I did the podcast with Evan, first of all, he said we're gonna have to do it again. So we're gonna have to do it again because I want to do it again, and he wants to do it again. So we're gonna do a podcast with Evan again at some point. Having creative people or just having other people on the show is so dope. So. I know for sure I want to have Evan on again, and I know for sure I want to have the Kiwi Gamer. So I'm going to just have to get a hold of him. Be like, dog, we got to do a pod one Sunday just to chat it up. Because like I said, I've said this before, I want to get him on because it's going to be super good for perspective. I think if his audience gets in on it and like watches, we need to do one. Yes, Chloe, we need to do one too. But I think specifically Joel, because I wanted to do one because I want to get perspective from YouTube, like on YouTube from a different type of YouTuber, right? Like I think that would be a really cool thing to show the fact that a lot of the process is very similar and a lot of the struggles are very similar, yet a lot of the struggles are very different as well because of the content we make. Like it's a very conceptual thing. Where like in concept it's all very similar, but at the same time it's all very different because of circumstance and because of what we make. So I think that'd be a really cool thing to do, to have him on. And plus, man doesn't have to show his face because he's the Kiwi Gamer and he doesn't do that. So like we can just do a Discord call just like this. The setup right here, this screen, you can see it and be great. So that'd be really cool. I think that'd be quite epic. I think people would enjoy that. I think his audience, too, would get a lot of value out of seeing or hearing from him in a different sort of context as opposed to instead of just like a Let's Play context or like a, hear from him more as a human as opposed to just a gamer. You know what I'm saying? I think that could be really good. That could be a really dope thing. But yeah, I think that's something we need to work on. We need to get that together. And then we'll do one with Evan and Chloe. What to do one again? I don't know what we would talk about. We could do something. We have to figure that out though. We have to figure out what we would talk about because it'd be really fun. I think it'd be a fun thing to do. Yeah, I'm looking. The more I'm fiddling with this, I really want to get a new boom arm because this is really. What would we even talk about? I don't know. That's a great question. But I want to get a new boom arm, I think. Obviously not right this minute, but I think it's something in the near future because this one's quite rigidy. That's not the right word for it. It's quite rickety and not very... I think actually I could pull this out or something. I don't know. Better not do that. Better not try that. I'm going to break it, but yeah. Anyway, no. But yeah, I'm looking at potentially a new one of these because I want to get one that's a little bit smoother. This is pretty smooth, but it's not smooth enough. But that's definitely not unless the podcast just like takes off, it's probably not going to be a priority to do this. But I do want to upgrade it at some point, I think. But yeah, Chloe, we've done podcasts before, but we need to do another one. There it goes. Get back in there. But just, I would like to do more having guests because it's really interesting and I think it just overall makes for a better episode. So yeah, that's the whole thing. We'll figure that out though. We'll figure that out one of these times. But anyway, that's an hour. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I love how we spent the first 30 minutes on the director's commentary and the last 30 minutes was just whatever. Which it is what it is. It is what it is. It's cool. No big thing. As long as you guys enjoyed, and I could give you some value, because I think I did. I tried to anyway. Also, one more thing I want to talk about is I want to fix the shorts up a little bit, make them a little bit different, because I think they've been sort of behind. They've been slacking a little bit. I think it's probably because of intros. The first 2 seconds of the videos aren't wow enough for whatever reason, because people's attention spans are this big. But alas, thank you for hanging out today. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been really fun actually. So don't worry about it. We'll be back every day with shorts. You know the drill. Every day with shorts. Be back on Sunday with another video. Be back on Sunday with another podcast. Be back Tuesday on the other channel. We're some Minecraft, make some pink houses. It's going to be dope. But until then, gang, it's been dope. Thanks